It has, over the past week or so, started to get a little bit chillier. But the fact that I am in the middle of the desert, I think it's hit around 70s, around the average, and it can get as low as 50s at night, which is very exciting for two reasons. One, we can get back into wearing jackets and sweatshirts and things like that without having to worry about dying. We're going to be styling some winter 2023-2024 fashion trends, with the catch of all of the trends that I will be styling are specifically from my closet. I did some research onto what the winter trends are this year, and I found the ones that I know for certain that I have in my wardrobe, with, as always, a little bit more like a lot bit of an alternative twist. Got 10 or so outfits that I've created, some of them combining a couple of trends together, but we'll talk about each one individually. Here is the completed outfit, as well as all of the jewelry. I've got like 3 necklaces. Got a little tooth, a little dragon, a charm necklace, mushroom earring, spirit away earring. We've got the Gale tour t-shirt, patch pants. The only official trend here is the black coat, because black coats are trending like they do every single year. So I think it's less of a trend and more so, yeah, no duh. The black coat is polyester. Obviously, if you're in a colder climate, I would recommend a more wool trench coat. I love a good trench coat just because of the very different ways that you can wear it, whether it be really cold or, I wouldn't say hot, a warm winter for most people, which is our cool weather winter. But it's like 70 degrees out, which is cold for Arizona. So this is definitely a coat that you could wear, perhaps not for a long time, but that's why we have the short t-shirt underneath. Now, a thing that is technically not a trend, but it is a trend, is this thing called winter florals. This is the most floral that I own, and it is fully a band t-shirt. So if you have a lot of like moody gothic florals, they're in this season. The charm jewelry and mismatching earrings is less so on trend and more so what I like to wear because it is from my closet. And here is an attempt at an outfit picture. Now we can debate on whether or not a certain style of jeans should be in or out of style. Personally, I am of the opinion that a style of jean has a lot more dependent to do on what a person likes to wear. That being said, baggy jeans are very much in style. And do you know what I don't like to wear? Baggy jeans. Like, I own, like, the baggiest pair of pants that I own are my, like, rip pants, like the radioactive green ones. But somehow I get the feeling that if we're trying to do, like, a spin on fashion trends for the mainstream but make it alternative, that's a completely different box than a black pair of baggy jeans, if that makes sense. Instead, we just went with a cargo pants. These are fairly lightweight, which is why I own them, because it's hot as fuck. Paired it with my baggy little boxy gray sweater, anatomy button down, and then just the barbed wire choker. And then makeup is that grunge style as well. And then I paired it with my black tennis shoes, just cause, like, the baggy jeans are like the cargo jeans. Whenever you think of that, I personally really think of street style. So it's a lot of sneakers, and then occasionally like your Doc Martens. But I think these pair really well together, especially since the shoes have a little bit more of a gray black than a full, like, solid black, like a leather boot would be. So it does tie back into the grayer sweater. Yeah, and then this is the attempted picture at an outfit. Because I was trying to find everything that I could fit feasibly on my body. Did you know, because I didn't know apparently, that I don't own a leather chest harness? That seems like a thing that I need to fix as soon as possible. There are 2 things that are trending that are in this outfit. Well, there's a couple of things, but they fall under a couple categories. One is leather. Leather always trends. Always. There's never a time where leather is not trending. The only thing is that there's different pieces of leather that are trending. Leather jackets are very popular. Leather gloves are very popular. Alternative for, alternative people. We have studded leather jackets, patch leather jackets, even though technically this is not an alternative band, but welcome to the Elton and Is Not Recorded channel. I am mentally ill about Taylor Swift, and I'm not ashamed about it. Leather gloves, I'm pretty sure these are Kate Spade. The jacket is from somewhere, but I turned it into mine. I've got a little leather choker, Oh, I almost forgot. Gray is also trending. The color gray for winter. Are we surprised? If you haven't noticed the height difference, and the fact that I cannot stand without tumbling over a little bit is, am I steady enough on my feet? Holy shit. Oh my god. Okay. Go-go boots. Go-go boots are not trending. They're trending for me because I love Sabrina Carpenter, but they're not trending. Is trending is thigh-high and knee-high leather boots. And the only thing that I have in leather boots that are close to thigh-high or knee-high, which I cannot wear for too long because I do need to replace the soles, because they're not broken in yet. And you can feel it, but they're cute. I love them. They definitely make this outfit is definitely not something that I would have put together just because it's so much leather. And I tend to be like, oh, I don't tend to be like an all leather person. I do tend to be more of like a statement leather person. But I think this outfit's really cool. And then this is, this is the outfit. I did not fall down the stairs, I swear. This is bizarre, but also, I don't know what else you expected from me. This is mixing two things, one of which is obviously going to trend, and the second of which I think people, I don't see why, but like I'm not mad about it, if that makes sense. So first things first, why I look a little bit unhinged and why nothing else matches is because Vivienne Westwood is supposed to trend, and somehow I think the Vivienne Westwood that's in my head is not the Vivienne Westwood that will trend if it does trend. And then this outfit was completely just inspired by that one TikTok. It's like dress like a Vivienne Westwood model, because the Vivienne Westwood pieces that I want to make I have not yet. It's a lot of plaid. Why? Because plaid also trends every single winter. Every single winter, without fail, it trends. Plaid, tartan, whatever else they call it. It's usually that red, green, and white and black little one. Like, that's the one on everyone's mind, but you also have your green ones, and I own yellow and black and white. I'm not much of a Christmas person, if you can tell. Is the attempt at a picture. I kind of just went avant-garde as much as possible as I could on the steps in my house. Thing that I was seeing across all of the research that I was doing for altifying winter 2023 trends was that texture, or like visible texture, was something that was very big. And I don't own Sherpa or a lot of like textured things, except I own a lot of handmade crocheted pieces. This is a skeleton top that I made a while ago, that I haven't really had a chance to wear. It's perfect for the season now, where it's not super cold, but it's not super hot. I will say though that especially for textured pieces, when it's like on your skin like this is, I would recommend, especially for people with like sensory issues or anything like that, which same, you find yarn that you personally can stand wearing. What may be really comfortable for somebody else may not be comfortable for you. So you have to find the yarn that you're comfortable wearing. Otherwise, you will hate the pieces that you made because they're uncomfortable on your skin. So you won't wear them, and then you wasted all of that time making something that you won't wear, and now you're stressed about it because you're like, well, I made it, so I have to wear it. And it's a whole spiral and a tizzy, and I go through it like so many times. So I've been like on the hunt for really soft, comfortable wool that's not super, super fucking expensive because I am poor. I do think though that I want to make it in white. What I'm realizing is that I own so much black that a lot of like the little skeletal details kind of get lost unless I'm specifically wearing a white shirt, and I don't own a lot of those. But this is why we make things, wear them, and be like, that's not gonna work. It has a lot of texture to it, you can feel it. It looks like it feels, if that makes sense. Now, the other thing is that's very trendy this year is scarves. So I decided to, instead of making a scarf, to wear my cat as a scarf. However, she does move a lot. So if you're not comfortable with that, it does make having a living scarf very uncomfortable. And sometimes she likes to stand like this. She has just sat her ass down. Now, goths are apparently trending for wintertime. I'm guessing it's just because it's comfortable and it's not cold and it's very hard to be cold as a goth simply because of all the layers and accessories and everything else, and it really fits like all the like the a black coat and like dark. My cat just yeeted herself off of the stairs. Anyways, my cat's name is Elvira, which I think just makes me perfect for this trend because the fact that I have all of these items on me without even having to look for it, including one of the goth mothers herself, the Bride of Frankenstein. It's a very silly little outfit that I would probably wear unlike the regular if I had like the fingerless bone gloves, but I made these ones so they are full fingered up, which means that I cannot use anything, but I need to get the fingerless ones, and then I'll just be slay. Oh, and then all of the jewelry, let me show it off. I have a witch choker necklace, shark tooth necklace, this little devil lady from Tunnel Vision, and I have two earrings, I have a little spider, and then I have a little blood drop. We are at an outfit that I think is very silly. A trend for this winter is a white button-down shirt. Yeah, no duh. No duh. Really? People wear white button-downs? I think this year, I think for especially this winter, they just ran out of ideas. They just ran out of things because the other thing that is trending for winter 2023 is corpcore or corporate wear. That's not a trend. That's just what people wear. Not even like an interesting like style of suit, like really pointy shoulders. Just corpcore. Sheer disappointment is all I have. That's all I have. It's really hard to go wrong with a white button down and corporate core. So we can corporate goth instead, because I mean, what else are you supposed to go with that? I have made a severe and continuous lapse in my judgment. I thought I owned this pair of red and black pants. I do not. I apologize for tricking myself into believing I own things that I don't own and being like, of course I can make an outfit out of that. I cannot. I was so certain that I owned them, so I was like, of course I can do a red outfit. Of course. The color red is trending. I own three things with the color red in them. A Hellfire Club t-shirt, this jacket that doesn't even have that much red in it, and this charm. But in my brain, I have been thinking about these pants for so long that I just assumed I owned them. This is the last and final outfit under the name. The trend is specifically is called luxury comfort, which I personally consider to be a scam to buy overpriced loungewear that's not made ethically, so it's not even worth the price that it's being sold at. The greatest thing about winter, this specific winter trend, is that I wear this every single fucking day. Like, I swear this sweatshirt has so many bleach stains on it from me wearing it to do people's hair. This sweatshirt gets used and abused, and it's great. It's so comfy. It's been washed so many times. It's incredible. Thank you so much for watching. I hope this was, if not informative, at least entertaining, or really good to put on the background while you're doing things that you're actually supposed to be doing, but you keep using YouTube as a way to like procrastinate, but then also a way to get those things done. Fair. Me too. Thank you all for attending. I really appreciate that. And I will see you guys next time. Bye.